Welcome to My Pool Made Easy. Today we're going to be talking about how to rebuild the air relief valve on a Pentair Clean and Clear Plus filter. So this is a common problem with this filter where this valve will basically keep leaking over and over again. It never fully shuts. Doesn't matter really how many times you open and shut it, it just keeps on leaking. And so that valve is like $50 or $60 for the whole valve with a pressure gauge, and unless it's in really bad shape or pretty old, you can choose to rebuild this valve. So essentially you'll need to get an O-ring kit. I have the link in the description below on the part number to get the O-ring kit online, but it's very inexpensive, and this is how you remove the valve. So essentially you open the valve completely, pull on the two little side tabs, and twist counterclockwise, and the whole piece will just pop right out. That's the O-ring. The bottom one there, right there, is essentially the main one that fails. But there are two O-rings here, and it's inside of this. This is one that I found on Amazon called Captain O-ring, but I've got the part number in the link below. But it does come with three O-rings. On this video, I did not replace the bottom O-ring, the biggest O-ring there, which is sealing from the filter to the valve itself, which you could also replace, but it typically doesn't leak. That small O-ring is the hardest one to get out. You really have to dig that thing out. Be careful with whatever you're using, but essentially it's a very stiff O-ring and it's difficult to get out. The other one is much easier. And then you want to clean it up and then put the two new O-rings on those two areas there. Really, they just pop onto the little groove area that it's there. And then you'll want to use a pool lubricant, either Teflon or silicone-based lubricant that won't damage the O-ring. This one's called Magic Lube, but really it's just any pool lubricant. Just a little bit is all you need, and you just want a little bit around the two O-rings, and then just kind of move it around so that it's on all surfaces. Now this can go on two different directions, so if you put it on the wrong way, the gauge is going to be facing the wrong direction. So try to start past where you were and then come back, and then turn the pump back on and let the system bleed the air. Right now it's going to be quite full of air because we had it off, but eventually water will come out, and at that point you can shut it and it will seal from that point on. And that's basically the repair. That's a very simple thing. Learn more at My Pool Made Easy for other pool related tasks. Thanks for watching.